guys, welcome to another episode of Genius Vlog, and today I'm here to have a new look of the new phone by Huawei, and that is the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Basically, it's the flagship model by Huawei and it's the second generation model of the P20 Pro, and it's called as Mate 20 Pro. So why this particular phone is special to me? Actually, not it is special to me, it's a very special phone to all the phone lovers. And in this particular phone you are getting two things. One is the performance, one is the design. Generally there is two types of phone in the world. One is performance based phone and another is design based phone. The phone having a very good design actually has not that much performance, but in this particular phone you are getting performance, you are getting the design is also very good, the performance is in its another level. So in this particular phone there is another thing to look at, and that's the camera. The camera setup is of 68 megapixel in the back, and in the front you are getting the 20 megapixel dual cameras. So in the back you will get 68 megapixel camera. One is the 40 megapixel camera, another is 20 megapixel camera, and the another is 8 megapixel camera, and it gets a dual LED flash. So the back camera setup is very good, front camera setup is also very good. But what is the most important thing about this particular phone? In the processor. Okay, so in this particular processor you are getting a very unique level of work. Why? Because this is an octa-core processor. Not this is a very interesting thing. The interesting thing is generally you are getting the octa-core processor with two cores. One is quad core, one is quad core plus quad core, that is the octa-core. But in this particular phone you have double core plus quad core, that is a total octa-core processor in this particular device, and that's why the gaming performance, all over performance is excellent in this particular phone. And believe me, this phone will not be hanged and will not be heat up in any moment. So I'm very impressed with this particular phone. Let's know about everything of this particular phone. So this phone have a 6 GB of RAM, 256 GB of ROM. There's another option, 128 GB of RAM. In the P20 Pro you are getting the 4 GB RAM, but in this particular phone you are getting the 6 GB RAM as standard. So guys, there is actually three variants on offer. One is the P20 Pro, one is the Mate 20 Pro, and another is the Mate 20X. In the Mate 20X, you will be provided the 990 Kirin processor as standard. So I think this particular phone is quite a lot of different phone, and I think this particular phone is very good in terms of performance, in terms of design, in terms of look. And one is the most important thing about this particular phone is the fingerprint sensor. Generally you get the fingerprint sensor at the back. Some phones will be provided with the front fingerprint sensor, but in this particular phone you are getting the on-screen fingerprint sensor. Can you imagine the on-screen fingerprint sensor? It's quite different. Other than that, you will be provided lots of features in this particular phone which will be absolutely segment first. So now tell about the price of this particular phone. In this particular phone you have lots of features, and that's why you have to spend a lot of money. This particular phone costs at around 71,990 rupees in the Indian market. In the Chinese market, the price is not that much distinguishable. So I think this is a very good phone to have. But now the question is this a value for money phone? I will say, yeah, definitely over the iPhone XS and the iPhone XS Max. It's definitely better than the iPhone XS and iPhone XS Max because of its extraordinary performance and loads of features. You are getting a ton of features in this particular phone, and that's why you have to spend a money like 70,000 rupees. I think it's a very good deal and you should definitely buy it. To check about this particular phone, what you have to do, you have to go to the Google and search about the Mate 20 Pro, and you will be provided in the Gadget 360 everything about this particular phone. So it's bye for now and hope to see you soon.